Who will Jose Mourinho start in the Premier League on Sunday against Chelsea, coming into this game off the back of a 1-1 draw against Anderlecht? Anthony Martial didn't start that game. Luke Shaw didn't start that game. Ander Herrera didn't start that game. Will they start against Chelsea? Here is my predicted 11 for that game. As you can see, I think Mourinho is going to go back to the 3-5-2 that we used away at Stamford Bridge in the FA Cup to good effect early this season. In goal, David De Gea. It looks like he's going to be fit for the game. If he isn't, Romero's in good form. So, not that I will be as confident with Romero in goal, but it could be worse to have a second choice goalkeeper than Romero. But hopefully De Gea's back and fit. Right back, Antonio Valencia. Now, after the Anderlecht game, Mourinho did say that Valencia can't play every game. He's got a problem at the moment. Fingers crossed that doesn't mean that Valencia won't play this game, because we need him up against Eden Hazard desperately. He's been probably our player of the season. We need him stopping Chelsea's player of the season in Hazard. And I've gone for 3 at the back, with Eric Bailly on the right-hand side, Marcus Rojo on the left-hand side, and Daley Blind in the middle as the ball-playing centre-back. Now, away at Stamford Bridge, Chris Smalling operated in that role, and let's be honest, his distribution's nowhere near as good as Daley Blind. So if Daley Blind can be the centre-back that comes out of defence and starts the attack, he can almost operate as a defensive midfield role, and that will get the best out of Daley Blind, and certainly with his distribution, and allow Rojo and Bailly to simply concentrate on defending. And at left-back, I've gone for Matteo Darmian ahead of Luke Shaw, simply because I think Darmian was arguably our man of the match against Anderlecht. And I play players on form, if I'm the manager anyway. And going into that, off the back of that performance, Darmian deserves it. But saying that, prior to the Anderlecht performance, Luke Shaw deserved to keep his place in the team. So I don't know Mourinho's thinking, but I would play Darmian in this game. Let me know who you would play, Darmian or Luke Shaw. Maybe Luke Shaw be a more aggressive attacking left-back. He absolutely would be, which is probably another reason why I don't think Mourinho's going to start him in this game. Now, I've gone for a midfield 2 of Ander Herrera and Paul Pogba, leaving Michael Carrick on the bench, simply because I think we need that energy in midfield against N'Golo Kante. I don't want to see Michael Carrick isolated against Kante. I don't think it will be pretty to watch. But with Paul Pogba and Ander Herrera, they're going to have to be very busy and mobile and energetic and not static. They have to be very, very busy to keep this ball moving quickly between the lines, because Man United have got to do that. I think the midfield may get skipped altogether, and we may end up going quite direct from defence over the top towards our attackers, because I think that direct play is what worked at Stamford Bridge. Because as you can see, I've got Mkhitaryan, Rashford and Ibrahimovic up front, and particularly Rashford in the last game against Anderlecht was fantastic. And away at Stamford Bridge early this season, the FA Cup, I think Mkhitaryan, the balls over the top to him, were working really, really well. And if we are going to operate in this 3-5-2 again, I think we need to play Mkhitaryan and Rashford. And up front, of course, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Who else? He was shit against Anderlecht, but most of the times he's been shit this season, he's popped up with a goal. So I don't care how he plays against Chelsea if he does pop up with a goal, but I hope he has a much better overall performance, because he was poo against Anderlecht. And as I said, I'm going for this 3-5-2 formation with Valencia and Darmian as the wing-backs. I think Mourinho's going to try and match up against Chelsea like he did in the FA Cup, and hope this time that Ander Herrera or nobody else gets sent off, because when that red card happened, the game died for Man United. Up until that point, we were matching Chelsea, and I think we can do that again on Sunday if we use this formation. But that is my predicted 11 for the game. Let me know what you think in the comments below, as you always do. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to United People's TV if you are new. We'll see you soon. Take it easy.